Okay, everybody, you guys did great. We're going to start with some of these before putting, and then we're going to compare the before, and then we got some after over here. So here is some professional golfers. Now watch this. They're going to make their stroke, but they're going to keep their head down and then hold their finish. So watch this. So we're going to run through this. You can see how she holds her finish till the ball is almost all the way in the hole, holding her finish. The putter is out here. The putter kind of stroked through and held it. Okay, and then now here's a famous golfer Nelly Corda. Watch, she's going to make her stroke, and let's see, we're going to start it here and see how she makes her stroke, and then she holds her finish until the ball's all the way in the hole. Okay, so here's some of our before strokes here. So let's take a look. And these are before, so this is before we have any improvement. So we can see, okay, so swinging through kind of big, but we're going to see a huge improvement from before to after. Okay, so see the head looks up here, and we're also going to take a look at the face on. So let's take a look at, we'll take some golfers here. Here's a professional golfer, Jordan Spieth. So just a couple things. Watch two things. Watch his head, and then watch where his hands end up at the finish. So we're going to take a look. So see how his head stays right down. He's still looking at the spot where the golf ball was, and he's holding his hands out here. Okay, so we can go through kind of a few golfers. We'll take a look at this golfer, Celine Boutier. Okay, watch her head. It stays down. She's going to make her stroke. He hits the golf ball, and then her head stays right down here, almost all the way until the ball's all the way to the hole. So watch, she's going to hold her finish. She holds it until the ball's almost in the hole. Again, here is a tactical female golfer. Watch, she's going to hold her finish all the way until that golf ball's all the way in the hole. She holds her finish. Okay, so you can see that's kind of what we're shooting for here. Okay, these are our before techniques. So let's watch. So first up we have River here. We're going to watch River. Okay, so see how he lifts his head up, and River looks at the hole, looks at that golf ball, watches that golf ball. Okay, that's River. And now let's take a look at the next one here. Here we go. Now next up, Candy Kane, and she's looking at the hole here. So we've got her kind of looking at the spot we just need her to be when she's set up. We need looking down. Okay, here's the before technique, and then kind of a big stroke here, a big difference between what we're shooting for. But watch this. Okay, we'll go through a couple others. This is before, but watch the huge improvement from before to after. Okay, a little bit better control. Okay, here we got, and we're gonna improve the grip here, so the hands are separated. So we're gonna have a huge improvement. See, the hands are a little bit closer together here. We're gonna have a huge improvement come through. See how big this follow through is. So we just want to hold the hands. When the golfer comes through, want to hold the hands right over, kind of outside the left leg. Okay, instead of having this club come all the way up. All right, so there you go. And then another one here, just one more with her. Kind of, we see the hands kind of picking the club up, and then the club goes back, and that has a tendency to make it hard to hit the middle part of the ball. You can see here she hits the kind of the top part of the ball because the ball kind of goes bouncing out. And then big follow through with the body. Okay, so that's the before technique. Here we go. And now we have Gia. Pretty good technique on Gia, but we're going to improve it even more, because watch her head here. And as she comes through, see how her head looks up, and what that does is it changes the alignment of her shoulders. If we take a look, see her shoulders open up here. So we're going to improve on that. Now let's take a look at the after technique. Okay, first up, River. Here is River's before technique. We're going to see as he strokes through. Couple things. See his hands, his right hand pushes this club, that pushes that putter forward. We don't want to be pushing with the right hand. We also want to keep this head down. And when you come through, don't look up so quickly. Okay, here's River's new technique. Watch his technique. He's going to keep this head down and then hold his finish. Okay, here's River's new technique. He goes back and putts through. Great. Head stays right down. We want to hold that putter out here instead of pulling it back. That's it. We're going to, I'm telling River to hold your hands out here. Hold it. And That's it. Okay, better. Gonna hold. There you go. Gonna hold the hands out here, but a huge improvement. Next up is, all right, here we go, Kitty. This is gonna be actually, watch this huge improvement. Okay, here's before and here's after. Look at this huge improvement in her setup. This is just the very same day. Here's her before setup and here's her after setup. Look how great that is. Here's her before technique hitting the putt, and here's her after technique. Watch this right here. We're going to run through it at regular time, and look at this. Holds her finish right there. Watch that. And then the golf ball goes right, just barely past the hole. Good technique, good distance control. Great job. There she is again. Look at that. Okay, so let's go back and watch this technique. Here she is before. Let's see, I think we have one more of her over here. If not, we'll go back. We'll take a look. Yeah, watch. Here she is before, and here she is after. Left hand a little bit more on top. This looks great. There's her technique hitting the putt. Look at this. Head stays down, holds her finish, hands are out here. Holds her finish, holds her finish. Now let's follow her golf ball. Here it is right here. Comes right off her putter, and there it is. She makes the putt, goes right in the hole. Great job, and great job. Okay, next up is G. So we have Gianna here. Okay, so first up, we got much better setup. We got her left hand a little bit more on top, right hand a little bit more underneath. We've got her, we want the eyes right over the golf ball, remember. Okay, so here's Gianna's before technique. We see she lifts her head up watching the golf ball. So, okay, so we're going to improve on that. So here's the first time. Okay, so we got here, she's going to hit her putt, hold the finish. Okay, but we need her to keep the head down. But watch this next one. The next one, we're going to keep a close eye on her. Okay, so we've got a monitor here, keeping an eye on Gianna, making sure her head stays down. Watch this. Huge improvement with Gianna. Watch, she's going to make her stroke. Look how she keeps her head down and those hands stay right out. She holds her finish. Great work. And when she does that, we're going to follow her golf ball. Here's her golf ball here, and she hits her putt. Okay, let's follow this golf ball. We're going to follow it, follow it, follow it. She's got the white golf ball, and just almost goes in right off the edge. Great work, Gianna. Huge improvement from before to after. Look at this great improvement here. Watch. Now, one thing here, we got to bring the left shoulder a little bit more forward. We're going to bring this right hand more underneath. We got to get these hands a little bit closer together, but huge improvement. Watch. Here's the before technique. We're going to go run through it, and here's the after technique. Watch this. Look at this huge improvement just in one day. And closer. Watch. Here's the next one, getting even better. Look at that. Holds her head right down. And the next thing we need to do is hold the hands right out here. But huge improvement from this before technique to this after technique. Great job just on day one. Nice work. And then we're going to hold the hands out here, hold the finish with the hands out in front. Great work, everybody. We'll see you next class.